Welcome to my channel and welcome to today's video. Skin tightening, skin firming, lifting the skin. Today I'm going to share a facial mask with you. This is a facial mask that will take care of the skin by tightening and firming and lifting. It will also help to get rid of the oil and the grease from the skin. This facial mask will also help to shrink those large pores. It's an amazing facial mask using clay. I have an amazing recipe that I would like to share with you. Now when it comes on to clay, you can choose to use any clay. There are a wide variety of clays on the market that you can try. You have clay like green clay, Moroccan clay, you also have Fuller's Earth, and you can also find rose clay. So whatever clay you have, definitely use it like I'm using it in this recipe. So what are you waiting for? Let's run in the kitchen, let's whip this up, and at the end I'm going to share a live demonstration showing you how best to use this on your skin. Today I'm going to be using some rose clay. Clay is absorbent to the skin, and what I like about the clay also is that it gets rid of oily skin. So what I'm going to be using is about a teaspoon of this rose clay. Now a teaspoon is good for one application, so if you want to make more, you can choose to double up on the clay. Now before I add liquid to this, take a look at what I have here. Here I have some powdered milk, also known as milk powder. A lot of you guys get powdered milk to use at home. What you might not be aware of is that most powdered milk is mixed with soy powder. Okay, check it out for yourself. However, we are going to be using some powdered milk in this. And we're using the powdered milk for its lactic acid properties. So I'm going to use about a teaspoon of the powdered milk. And what we're going to do, we are going to blend the two dry ingredients together. Now, milk contains lactic acid that can help to get rid of dead skin cells on the skin, but it is also nourishing to the skin. It helps to hydrate the skin and keep your skin looking amazing. Now, if you do not have powdered milk, you can go ahead and you can use regular milk in this recipe. You can also choose to use some yogurt instead of the powdered milk. Now once the two ingredients is blended together, we're gonna add some liquid to this. My liquid of choice is rose water. If you're using milk, go ahead and use that as your liquid. If you're using yogurt, use a little bit of a rose water and then mix it with the yogurt. So I'm gonna start out with about a tablespoon of rose water, and we're gonna blend this in. You do not need a lot of water. You want this to not be watery. You want it to be more on the thicker side. So mix well. However, remember that when you just mix it, it's going to seem a little watery. Not to worry, because it's going to get thick after you set it aside, since the clay contains absorbing properties. So here in our bowl we have rose clay, we have powdered milk, and we have rose water. Now this you can use directly on the skin, or you can choose to add a little bit of aloe vera gel to this, not a lot. Fresh aloe vera gel is also good for this mixture. I'm using about a teaspoon of the aloe vera gel, and we're going to blend it in. I do not suggest you use any form of oil in this. Okay, so blend and blend well. Now we're going to set this aside for about an hour or so, and then it is ready to use on the skin. So let me pour my mask in a small jar. You want to use an open mouth jar for this mask. And the reason for this is going to get thick. Now because we're using milk in this clay mask, you do not need to make a large batch because you will need to use this up within 7 days. However, if you're using the clay by itself, you can keep it in your refrigerator for a much longer time. So I'm going to set mine aside to thicken up, and then I'm going to come back and show you a live demonstration how to use this for best result. So here we have our clay mask, our rose clay mask, and I like to use my hands to apply this. However, you can use a brush if you so choose. And I'm just gonna apply it on my skin. like I'm showing here. This is a drying mask, therefore it's going to dry on the skin. It's also dry very fast. And this is safe enough to go close under the eyes. So just smooth it on the skin. This mask is also good for the neck and the décolleté if you make enough. Once this is done, you're going to let the mask sit on your skin. Let it sit on your skin for at least 30 minutes. I'm already feeling the drying effect of this mask. It dries very fast, but leave it for 30 minutes even if it's already dry. After 30 minutes, you want to rinse this off, preferably with some cold water, and then you're going to pat dry the skin and apply your favorite skincare products. Now, this mask is a great mask if you have large open pores. It is also good for blackheads and whiteheads. However, it is amazing for reducing wrinkles and fine lines on the skin, boosting the collagen. It contains minerals and vitamins that are known to help your skin to look fresher and younger. Now, you can use this at least 2 to 3 times per week for best result. Remember, you can use any of your favorite clay to make this a facial mask. So go ahead, use it up, whip it up, and before you know it, you're on your way to tighter, firmer, radiant, glowing skin. Get that natural glow to the skin.